Like damn, she in her mood. Like damn, she in her mood. Like damn, she in her mood. Like damn.
Hi guys, welcome back to another video and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please do not forget to subscribe, like and share. Today's video is going to be a tutorial on a detailed one on how I do my nails at home. I use a system called Gel X or Gel It. It's quite easy, but you do need to get some things right so that your nails last. So yeah, I did ask you guys if you'd like to see a detailed tutorial and I saw a number of comments. Thank you again for commenting, and this is the video. So grab a coffee, grab some popcorn, whatever you would like to snack on. It's going to be very detailed, but also please do note that my tripod, I don't have like an overhead angle, but next time I will find a tripod that's like that so that you guys are able to see everything. But if I don't feel like my video is representing what I'm saying or it's not showing it clearly, I will take some videos that have helped me rather from TikTok and I will show you what I'm talking about. Another thing is that I do have nails on my right hand side. The left hand side I had to take them out because I felt like the nails were lasting a little bit too longer and I wanted to shoot a video, but I also couldn't take all of them out because of time. I have to shoot, campaigns and stuff like that. So the ones on the right hand, they are old. That's why they look like that. And also I didn't do design on them. So yeah, let's get started. Wait, before we get started, my nail plate may be a little bit damaged, but that's because I'm a busy gal. When I take my nails off, the following day I put them on. So yeah, it's not looking good, but I will take a break sometime, but not now. So yeah, let's really get started now. Two liquids that I really trust when doing my nails is acetone and rubbing alcohol. A substitute for rubbing alcohol will definitely be a sanitizer. Okay, so you can get it from Kheamo and then an acetone from where you buy your nail supply, but I'll name everything in the description box for you guys and also put up links. I will put everything in like order so that you're not confused. So I'm first going to be starting by cleaning my nails with the rubbing alcohol, and then I'm going to take a cuticle pusher. They do come in different materials. There's one, steel, whereby it's stainless steel and you use it again and again. These ones are disposable, so if you get a stainless steel one, you will be able to use it over and over again. So the point here is to push your cuticles back, and when you do that, because you are using acetone to melt the previous product, you will see that my nails have gunk at the back. That's why it's, as you guys can see that. So you're gonna push them back because you want to expose the nail plate so that you have like more surface area to work on, and then you can use the other end of the cuticle stick to take out the gunk. Also note that I'm not going to be using an electric file because I know not everyone has it. And also mine, I got it such a long time ago while it was so expensive. I don't know how much they cost right now, but I'll check one out and put it in the description box for you guys. So I'm going to be using just like ordinary files so that, it's like, it's basic and it's accommodative to everyone. So yeah, let's push back our cuticles, number one. Next up, I'm just going to file the back of the nails and also like the nail as a whole, just to make sure that I remove whatever. But what's important is that this nail filer has a little bit of a curve to help me get at the back of the cuticles, and then I'm also going to file down my natural nails so that they are shorter than this. And then next up is a process that I really don't like. It's removing the cuticles. Sometimes I just skip it, guys, because I just feel like I'm not good at it and I end up cutting myself, which is not good. So you need to be very careful when cutting your cuticles. Another tip I would give is that each and every time you file your nails, go wash your hands completely, because when you just remove the dust with maybe like acetone or a sanitizer, you still have dust like on your, see on my thumb there, and then it's gonna go to the nails while I'm working. And when you have dust on your actual nail plate and then you are applying product, it tends to disrupt the whole process of the nail binding down to your natural nail. So just make sure that there's no dust. Even if you're working on a towel, make sure that you, so that there's no dust. But yeah, the next step, I'm going to be cutting the cuticles. I really like to skip this part because I do hurt myself. But this is just to give like after you've done your nails and you have cleaned your cuticles quite nicely, like it's just it gives a good look, but I tend to hurt myself and I bleed, so just be very careful when doing this one. Okay, after I would wash my hands and remove all the dust, as I've said. If I need to file more, I would do that. But this is how my nails would look after washing my hands. Very clean, nice, and ready for nail application. So we are done with the nail prep. And wait for them to dry, okay? And then this is the primer that I use. I got it from the Nail Hut. Yeah, I just asked which one to use for this type of application, and the lady directed me to this one. With regards to coats, you can do two coats is fine. I did a lot. I don't know why I did that, but you definitely, just because you're going to be putting 5 coats doesn't mean your nails are going to last 10 times longer than someone who did 2 coats. So it doesn't really, for me, I don't know, I think it doesn't really matter, but 2 coats should be fine. Okay, now I'm just being too much. I'm doing a lot. But I was also doing it for the camera so that if I didn't get a good shot previously, maybe I would get something good. Let's move on to the tips. These are soft gel full cover tips. I get 600 piece from that shop, and this is the medium size, but I don't like the medium size. Let me tell you why. I just feel like they are quite coffiny and I don't want coffin. They narrow out at the end, and that's not what I want. So I prefer the extra long ones, because even if I cut it to where I want it, it's still square. So this one, they narrow out, or they narrow in, and they give like a very coffin look, and I'm not happy about them. But I'll use them, and yeah, I'll use them until the failure. But yeah, this is how they look, and you're gonna measure, right? And each time you measure, you have to make sure that it fits the sides, the back, and make sure that if maybe it's a little bit too big, guys, just file it. I saw this tip on TikTok. Firstly, I would take an electric file and drill the inside, because you want like a rough surface area so that when you put the gel, what can I say? Like it's sharp. But I saw this tip whereby you just take acetone and you put it where your nail is going to be, or where the gel is going to be. So just take a brush and brush that part. It's going to change color, and then after that it's also going to change the texture. So you don't need a nail filer, an electric one. This is the foundation. This is why we are all here. This is the Supreme Nail Foundation. It's the glue, and it's sticky. It's quite thick, and then you need an LED light. So I have 2, but let me tell you why I use this one. See, the black one. What I do first is put the glue on the nail So you have to kind of like eye it and maybe measure with your eye and see. But I feel like when time goes on, you'll see how much you need. So you don't need a lot, but also you need enough to make sure that it spreads throughout your nail. So you start at the back and then you're going to press it down to make sure that it evenly spreads to the front. And then while you have pressed down the nail, you go under the light for like 15 seconds. So you press it down, make sure that it's firmly pressed down. And then if you feel like there's glue on the front, you can just take a brush and evenly spread out. But if you leave it, just know it's going to be hard and you have to file it. So yeah. So the 2 light situation. The second light you need to fully cure. You can't use this light alone. It's not strong enough to cure your nails or the glue. You need another one that's like a higher voltage. Yeah. So this one, the black one, I mean, you don't really need it, guys, but at the same time I just feel like it's very helpful and it makes things easier. But if you have just the big one, just make sure that you are able to put both of your hands and then you are firmly press down the nails. If you don't press down on the nail, I'll show you what happens. There's going to be bubbles. But people say if you have bubbles, it's going to pop off. I have done bubbles quite a lot of time. And I've never had a point where a nail has popped off. They always last. But if you feel like you're not happy with it, just close it and start all over again. But it's just a process that I avoid. But yeah, after doing all of this to your nails, you absolutely have to go back into the bigger UV lamp to make sure your nails fully cure. So here I'm showing you guys the difference between perfection and not so much perfection. This one is perfect, no bubbles. At the back there's no glue, like it's seamless. Cool, my Kelwan. Literally looking so raggedy. There was a lot of chaos here. So this is why it looks like this, and this is what you should avoid. That's why you should firmly press down. But you will get it after a few tries. And then here's another perfect one. Here's another perfect one. I know there's like a white thingy at the bottom. It's acetone. It's not a bubble. But as you can see, there's glue in front and here at the cuticles. Just file it down. You have the time, file it down. And here's me again putting all of my nails for 1 minute under the LED UV lamp. So yeah, this is the one that I was talking about. And then after that, you can file your nails, and you know, you should stop here if you want to. You should stop here, and then you should do like a solid color. You should do a red. You should do, I don't know, the nude, and you can put a top coat after that. But if you want a design, you can also definitely carry on with that. So I'm going to carry on and I'm going to do a French tip because I'm obsessed. This is the solid colors. This is the nude, which is naked. Like, it's, I don't like it. That's why I got the cover pink. I feel like the cover pink is chef's kiss for a Frenchy combination, or like for whatever design that you want to do. So do you see the middle finger? No, not the middle finger, the one next to the pinky. That's 1 coat of the nude, and I just feel like it's too sheer, and I always do 1 coat of the nude and then maybe 2 coats of the cover pink. That's when I know I get my perfect shade. But also be consistent with your coats throughout the nails, because if you don't, then one is going to be more pinker than the other one, and then the other one is going to be lighter, which you will see here. But I don't like the nude, honestly. I just use it as like a base color. So yeah, so since now I am the one who is inside, like I'm inside a whole Frenchie, and I love it so much. So here's me doing my Frenchie. So I'm going to be doing a pink chrome Frenchie, and I'm going to be using a black base. before you put this one on, make sure that you buff your nails to remove the shine, make it matte, nah? And then, to be honest, I'm just going to let you guys watch here because there's so many ways to do a Frenchie, but this is my way of doing a Frenchie. So yeah, the tiny brush I showed you because I feel like if you don't have this type of nail polish that has this type of brush, you can just buy the set of 3 brushes and use that brush. So basically, if you have a red, you can do a Frenchie even using a tissue. You know, when you do that triangle and then you're swirling the tissue at the end, you can absolutely do a Frenchie using that. I swear, I've tried it. And like if you want to do swirls, like you can do a lot. So don't limit yourself just because you don't have a specific brush or tool. Just be creative. And just remember that you have the time, and you also want your nails to be looking great. You want them to be looking great. So just make sure that you take your time. So yeah, let me shut up and show you how I do the Frenchie. Goodbye. Oh, when you cure, just cure for like 60 seconds. Just cure for 60 seconds. If you don't buff the nail before this and you apply chrome, it's going to go all over your nail. So you need to buff and make sure that it's matte. Okay, watch. If you mess up, just use acetone and a brush. They will be your best friends, and just fix the mess and you'll be good. And I love a deep Frenchie. Did I mention that? Like, I wanted to go to the sides of my cuticles, and this is the chrome that I use. I love the pink, I love the green. I've never used the gold. I don't like the silver. Cure for 60 seconds. Remember, make sure that the nail polish you're going to use if you're doing a chrome has or leaves a sticky tacky layer on top. It shouldn't be non-stick. Okay, and then you're going to be using you can use your hand, also your finger, to do chrome. You can use an old eyeshadow brush. You can use a sponge. You remember those sponges, the Khalata makeup? You can definitely use that. If I had not buffed after using the cover pink, the chrome would have been all over the nail. So just buff and make sure that it's a little bit matte, or remove like that layer that is glossy. And then after that, you do a top coat and you are done. Literally, guys, it's so easy. I love doing my nails at home. And yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video because it's almost done now. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, I will answer everything. And everything is in the description box. I have left links for you guys. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll definitely do another video. Just making sure that the angle is right. Bye.